Hello, Libras. Welcome to your March 2026 reading. If you're new here, welcome to Crone. My name is Sis. Let's jump in to your reading. I'm going to pull out angel answers to get us started. This is for my Libras for the month of March. What do they most need right now? Right here and there. If you believe, do you have faith? Listen to your intuition. What does your intuition tell you? Let's go ahead and pull for your money situations, job, careers, positions, projects, things like that. Anything to do with your professional endeavors. Anything they need to know. This is for my Libras. We got something on the bottom and the middle of the deck. Promoter. A new idea project has great potential for success. Raise your vibration to attract higher vibrational situations. Don't play small, Libra. This isn't your month to play small. And real estate. Any dealings in real estate will be profitable at this time. Build a solid foundation prior to building several stories above it. Ooh, and don't forget, guys, in modern day time, real estate can also be on the websites, things like that. So, yeah. Just pull for connections, relationships, love and romance. Can also bring out just family and friend stuff that we need to know. Also, what does my Libras need to know in this area? From something on the bottom of the deck and around the middle. Bottom of the deck normally shows internal desire. Enchanted love, a sacred bond that is divinely guided and harmonious. That may be what our internal desire is for when it comes to a connection. And ecstasy. Your partner elevates your mind, body, and soul. This feeling of pleasure is electrifying. Oh, okay. Remember, that's internal desire, and this one shows surface level. So, with that is saying, you got to get a connection with somebody, on a physical level. But on the internal desire, for some reason, you're wanting something a little more. Let's put it that way. Let's go ahead and pull the tarot. I'm going to pull a card for each week of the month. Let's see what comes out for my Libras. They just need to know. Let's do week 1 for them, please. Right here. Getting 2 on week 1. A 10 of Swords. Whoa. Coming with it is a Page of Cups. Okay. 10 of Swords, Page of Cups. Let's see a second week. Second week, we've got a 5 of Swords. Third week, please, for Libra. King of Wands. Ooh, energy is going to shift in that third week. Your energy. Let's put it that way. Fourth week, please, for Libra. Right here. 9 of Swords. Coming with it. Oh, the Chariot. Okay, if we just had to have a 9 of Swords, that Chariot's the perfect one for it. Bottom of the deck is Lovers. The Lovers. Wow. Okay. Let's clarify some of these cards. We're going to go deeper. That first week, guys, that 10 of Swords is, I'm finished with something. Yes. It's a bittersweet ending. But we get reinvigorated with a new determination to go to a new horizon, to put the past into the past and to let it go. With the Page of Cups coming out with it, the one thing you'll see in our tarot deck is the disappointment and vulnerability that we had at one time. Probably is not going to be there starting out in March. But let's clarify just to make sure. Yep, Page of Swords, Page of Cups, and Page of Swords. So we've got fresh new ideas, new way of thinking, a fresh breath of life. Let's put it that way. on our mental arena. Your Five of Swords. Oh, we've got some change coming with that one. Stagnation, Hangman. The second week is pivotal here because we've got major arcanas on it, and it's showing a major change in you. Okay. It's coming on the third week, the King of Wands, Leo energy, Two of Pentacles. You're acclimating something new. You're making change quick. Okay, fourth week, putting the needless stress and anxiety. I'm taking the reins of my destiny. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, things are changing, shifting. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Swords. There's still that little bit of stress. That's two Nine of Swords. Needless stress and anxiety, but the clarity you're getting, the changes, the shifts that are happening for you, that Nine of Swords may occasionally creep in on you of stress, worry, but you're off in a new direction here. You're actually juggling some things here. I don't think this darker energy has anything to do with this connection here. The enchanted love, the ecstasy. I think that's something totally different from what this is pulling out, what the reading's pulling out. This is showing something fresh, new. This is showing something that you've been struggling with for a minute, whether it's a relationship or situationship. First week, like I said, there's disappointment. I feel stuck, betrayed, let down. I've had enough. Ten of Swords is always, I've had enough. I may be knocked down right now, but I'm getting back up because the horizon is always in the background, the clarity you need. And there's your clarity, your Page of Swords, a fresh, new way of thinking, communicating. You're doing things differently because you're thinking in a different way. Second week, we've got some strife here. Somebody doesn't like this change that has occurred. They don't like this new energy on you, Libra, of where you've got something different to say. They don't like it because that Five of Swords is, bittersweet victories. It's strife. It's arguments, things like that. And people trying to disarm you or make you feel small. Well, guess what? You've took that long enough. You have endured this from someone or something long enough that you can't make yourself even if you wanted to. This very much goes with your Ten of Swords over here of it's over. Something has totally changed. You've been stagnant long enough. The Hangman gives you a new perspective. This is major arcana, so this is an internal change that there's no going back. You don't even resurrect this stuff. The one thing I'm going to say about our Hangman energy, I'm turning him upright so you can see all the ivy. With this deck, it always reminds me of the Hangman and the ivy surrounding him, that we've been used as someone's support system. We've supported someone. We've been their strength. We've been the shoulder they cry on, that kind of thing. And they cling to us for things, but it has sucked the life out of us. I mean, we're down to bones here. And at this point, guys, if it come up this way, I'd say, yeah, no, we're letting the ivy grow and overtake us. But the fact that it's upright, we're starting to pull some of the ivy off of us to give ourselves space to grow, expand, and thrive, to change. There's a massive change, but somebody doesn't like it in the second week. They're causing some drama. Third week, you are taking the reins. You know what you want. You're on fire for what you want, and you know what you deserve. Now, what you don't deserve also. This has got you acclimating some changes. You may feel a little bit off balance. There's a storm, the waves going on behind you, but you're juggling through it. You're dancing through it. So, and it could have you, in all honesty, what's coming to my mind is there's a fresh newness over here that's showing you what real love and support can be compared to this. So you're now more prone to want to go with this rather than stick with this. Ooh, okay. The stress and anxiety, the Nine of Swords energy. I think our needless stress and anxiety is changed. What we worried about before is not what we're worrying about now. We may have prioritized someone else's, comfort zone over our comfort zone. We're not worried about their comfort zone anymore. We may be worried, a little worried about your next step, how things will play out for you if you make some changes like this. But it doesn't deter you because you've got that chariot of you're taking the reins of your destiny. You're going with it and you're creating your own fortune. You're moving things forward. You're coming out of any stagnation. You're not willing to keep sacrificing your happiness for something that, wants to see you miserable. Let's put it that way. Good month, but at the same time, let's get real, there's that little bit of stressfulness. But the stress is different. The worry is different, but it's needless stress. You are making major changes and choices going in different directions. And most of the time when that Lover cards show up, it's a surprise. I wasn't anticipating an opportunity like this, but it's there. Do I want it? Do I want to go down that path? Most of the time, yes. Let's go ahead and pull your Archangel Michael here. See what support we've got from our angels and Archangel Michael from our Libras. What do they need to know right now? What's most important for them right now? Right here and there. Take control of your thoughts at number 31. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith. Stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. Remember, your desire is that enchanted love. I want it all. Number 22, expansion. Open your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. Like I said, guys, I feel like we're letting go of something that we committed to in the past that didn't bring the love. It actually hurt. Because something that's bringing some love is showing up. See what else Spirit wants to say for my Libras. Anything that would be helpful for them this month. Anything at all. What do I need? Right here and there. Learning. You're being led down the path of unlearning and relearning to make smarter decisions as you navigate uncharted ground ahead. Trade knowing for curiosity. Yes, you're undoing some things. Discovery. You will discover within you the immense knowledge and skills that remain undeveloped, unlocking the magician within you that will lead to emotional fulfillment and newfound confidence. 55, guys. Oh, I love this. Yeah. Like I said, that Five of Swords, we're no longer going to stay in that kind of energy of having someone around us that makes us feel small and is willing to cut us down. I hope this was helpful. Y'all have a wonderful month. I'll see you again next time.